Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Black Prion, and today I have a very important message for you, and it is a direct video response to Mr. ME, Mr. Main Event. You know who you are, you know what it is. But all flattery and stuff aside, that EA thing, with them wanting to sell guns with their games, even though they know what the media thinks, even though they know what the political agenda of this country already thinks, here's something that you have to understand. EA is just that greedy, okay? You said that you were wondering why they don't just do it another way, why they have to sell the guns with the games. Here's why. If they did it any other way, whether it be through a fundraiser or through commissions or anything of that nature, they wouldn't make the full profit. They wouldn't make what they've already projected as the biggest selling games of all time. No, because now when they sell Call of Duty, not only are they going to get the money that they would be pulling in normally from just a regular purchase, whether it be on the consoles or the PC. No. Now you got these gun companies that they're sponsoring through this whole buy a game, get a gun thing. They're paying them too for that. So they're making more money than they should for pretty much regurgitating the same game of the yesteryear in regular Black Ops and, let's face it, Modern Warfare 3, 2, and so on and so forth. I mean, the last, what do you call it? The last innovative Call of Duty game, in my opinion, was the first Modern Warfare. But all that crap aside, you also brought up the point about, did they just say gamers killed innovation? And you said that they didn't, but I'm going to be honest. I think we did, because what are we showing developers these days? You can get away with doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, and people will still buy it. They'll still pay full price, and they will just eat it up, because gamers don't know how to say no. They are hooked. Their teeth are sinked way too deep into the gaming crack rock. It's true. As bad, as dark, as unfathomable as you may think it is, it's true. For example, when Capcom released Street Fighter 4, everybody's like, man, Street Fighter 4 is alright, it's okay, it's got its problems, but what game doesn't, you know? They played it. Super Street Fighter 4 comes out. This is the same game. Okay. Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition comes out. Now, at this point, gamers should have just been like, nope, not doing it. But we still bought the game. They still went out, they still paid their money, and hey, look at them now. Yeah, Capcom's rolling in dough. Yeah, bravo, bravo. It's still the biggest and hyped and supported game at Evolution. Bravo, bravo. That doesn't mean to say the game is bad. I'm not saying the game is bad, but you're showing companies that all they gotta do is do the same regurgitated things and pretty much make bad games, then give you the game that you should have got the first time and get away with it. That's what they do. Call of Duty. To me, it ain't changed since Modern Warfare 1. The first Modern Warfare. And personally, if you ask me, the first Modern Warfare did it the best out of Modern Warfare's 2, 3, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2 isn't even out yet, but you see what I'm saying? We buy these games year in and year out. You pay $60 for a game that's only going to be good for approximately 365 days. A game that has no replay value whatsoever past that point. I mean, if you ask me, ain't nobody I know going to say, yo man, let's play that Call of Duty 2, or yo man, let's go play that Modern Warfare 1 right now, because everybody's too busy in the social aspect, and that to me is what is killing gaming. Now don't get me wrong, having social interaction in your games isn't a bad thing. What I'm saying is social media, it's all over. It's in the NFL, it's in basketball, it's in wrestling, it's on TV, and everybody's got to be connected, holding hands and playing tiddlywinks with everybody else on the school ground. I get that. But here's the thing. There's a lot of games out there that aren't that good. They just aren't good. The only thing that makes them good is the fact that they've somehow found a way to integrate mass multiplayer. Don't believe me? Play Halo 3. Play Call of Duty. But don't touch the multiplayer option. Gamers of this current generation, up-and-coming gamers, they can't have fun with that. They can't. They literally just can't. and I'm not saying all of you, I'm just saying as a group generalization, you can't. If the power, well, not power, if the internet goes down in your area, most of your first-person shooters become the most worthless pieces of trash in your gaming collection. However, games like Doom, games like Half-Life, you could play regardless if you have internet or not and still have a blast. Do you see my point? Do you see the point there? This whole social interaction and everybody's got to be able to fondle each other's breasts and stuff is killing gaming. It is. I mean, think about it. What are your consoles doing? Get on Facebook, yo. Get on YouTube. Get on that Hulu. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, we got advertisements on the dashboard of the Xbox. Advertisements? Are you serious? And you brought up some people that aren't real gamers, but they pretend to be gamers just to get popular, get that more money on YouTube. And some people wanted examples in the comment section. Like, some people wanted examples. So, remember this guy named Tobuscus? He's a blogger. Well, at one point, he was mainly just a blogger. And he was cool. He was in his own realm. He was doing his thing. He was being creative. But then he became a gamer. And wow. I've never seen more forced toilet humor in the history of my life than what goes on his channel. And the saddest part is, he's the guy that Ubisoft, I believe, had at E3 talking about their products. A fake gamer is holding a real gamer spot right now. Let's face it, there's a real gamer out there. That job was his wet dream. That was his fantasy. But a fake gamer's got it and he bombed. He tanked. He wasn't funny. It looked like half the people were annoyed at his presence of even being on stage. Why am I talking in this voice? I need to stop. But regardless, moving forward, there's another aspect to me that hurts gaming more than anything. Hold it. I'm gonna let you guys think. I'm gonna let you give you times to give you times. Come on, get with it. I'm gonna give you time to ponder what that might be. All right, so I'll be back. Did you guess what it is? Did you guess what it is? All right. A lot of people out there are pissed, outraged, and absolutely just ready to explode because games are pushing this whole day one DLC, saying gamers want day one DLC. And you know what? The companies are absolutely 100% without a shadow of a doubt right. We do. We do. We do want day one DLC, and I'll tell you why. These big companies, Capcom, EA, the rest of them, they don't speak English, they don't speak Japanese, they don't speak Russian, they don't speak really crappy Olympics with a mascot, they don't speak Super Bowl rings, they don't speak Japanese, they don't speak Taiwanese, they don't speak Jamaican, they speak dinero, ducats, guap, moolah, cash, Benjamins. That's what they speak. They speak currency. And the more you say, take my money, take my money, take my money, take my money, guess what? Take my money means, well, they're perfectly okay with whatever it is we do, so we'll just throw them this, because we don't really care about them, but, you know, hell, they're feeding us money, so that money machine just takes advantage of everything that you pay them. And the more you pay, the more these bad and just absolutely egregious and asinine, yes, shout-outs to Stephen A. Smith, of all people, business practices are going to stay. You pay, they stay. That's how this is going to work. And I've said it before. When you complain, every dollar you pay towards what you're complaining about contradicts everything that you're trying to complain about. It does. I'm not saying it's right. But companies don't know you. They don't like you. On many occasions, they even openly admit it. They don't respect you. They think you're sheep. They think every time that you complain in a vocal manner, all you're doing is, oh, he's whining, he's complaining, he's just being a little sniveling little drizzle no bitch. And that offends me, personally. It does. It truthfully does. But if you don't pay them money, guess what? It all goes away. And no, one person isn't going to stop these business practices. 2 people isn't going to stop these business practices. 3 people, no. 100, no. 200, no. 6,000, no. 1 million, you're looking at it, but here's the thing. Back in the day, when you made a bad game, it was a bad game. That was it. You was done. We called it trash. It was trash. We called it down the middle. There you go. End of story. But now since everybody's connected and everybody's together, it seems like a lot of people have lost the ability to form their own opinion. I mean, heck, there's people that go out there and just look up video reviews and look up other people's opinion, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it seems like they formulate their opinion right there, like, well, this guy I'm subscribed to, well, you know, he likes it, so I like it. Purchase. Wow, it's got a good rating. Purchase. And I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying that you really have to push your own individualistic ideas out forward. You just can't take everybody else's regurgitated information by word of mouth and just expect everything to be hunky-dory and okay. Because sure, there's a few people like me who aren't going to stand for these business practices, but it ain't enough. It really isn't. And some people even fear that, but what if we don't buy the games, our game series will die. Well, would you rather they put your favorite video game series down now, or wait until it becomes a huge, stanky mess like the Minnesota Vikings? Okay, that was rude. Minnesota Viking fans, I'm sorry. That was the black in me. White people, I got rope over here, so if that should be on a blooper reel, but I'm not gonna do it because I do things live. But I got rope, so y'all come find me and y'all know what to do. But racial jokes aside, I'll get all this crap up later. Gamers. Yes, the developers are to blame, but not completely. We got to own up to that too. We let this happen. They think that we are the average, everyday yes men who is just going to tell the gaming companies what we think, but we don't put any oomph behind it. I mean, let's face it. Main event, also you talked about this in one of your sports videos where on the football field, they test you. They knock you down, they check you. They want to see how much they can get away with. They want to see how much room they got. They want to see what they can do, how far they can go, how far they can push you before there's a backlash. When's the backlash going to come, gamers? When is it going to come? Huh? When they say, oh yeah, you guys can't play on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network after 1 a.m. and you can't play it again until 9 a.m. Are we going to wait for that? I'm not saying that's going to happen. All I'm saying is, you know, where's the restrictions at? I mean, eventually they're going to be treating video games like slaves. Yep, you're going to have Assassin's Creed characters walking around, wade in the water. Wade in the water, Ezio, wade in the water. Come on. Really? They keep pushing us around, and yet we do nothing. And they will just keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Because those companies, the big ones, the ones that we hate, the ones that we vocalize our absolute disgust for, they're the ones on top right now. They are. You could say we have great games like Skyrim. You could say we have great games like the Metroid series, the Mario series. You could say we have great games like Darkness. You could say we have great games like the aforementioned Assassin's Creed. We have great games out there. I understand that. But if you want innovation back, gamers, take it back. I'm the Black Prion. I'm out. go to the comment section and do whatever it is you like. I'll be there. I won't be square. And I'll be 100% fair and legitimate. It sounds weird hearing that in the gaming community, doesn't it?